Hello, I was muted there, but now you guys can hear me. Welcome to the University of Bedfordshire Clearing Live. My name is Carl Morris Styles, and I'm joined by Dr. Sanaz and Peter, who are part of the aviation. So, before we begin, guys, as you guys know, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We'll get to all your questions, and at the end of it, if your question wasn't answered, someone, member of staff, will answer your question for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Dr. Sanaz and Peter, how are you guys doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Fine, thank you.
That's amazing. Could you tell us a bit more about aviation and what it is exactly, and a brief course overview?
Yeah, I certainly can. Here at the University of Bedfordshire, we run a BSc in Aviation and Airport Management, and it's run in the business school, in conjunction with the business school. And this makes it pretty unique. Many other universities running these programs run them on their own, which is absolutely fine. Here, the reason we run the program in conjunction with the business school, because when we speak to employers, to the airlines and the airports, they tell us what they want are students who have a basic understanding of the aviation industry, which we provide, but they also want an understanding of how business works, how it functions. And so this degree provides both of those elements.
That's amazing. My first question for you guys as well now, for the students that are interested in work opportunities and placement, what placement opportunities would there be for students that obviously study in aviation area?
Yeah, well, look, we're based in Luton, in central Luton,
Yeah.
And the Luton International Airport, London Luton, is 5 minutes away on the bus, 15 minutes if you want to walk it. And a lot of our students get placements at the airport, especially during the summer. As you know, the traffic levels go up in the summer. People want to go away on holidays. And so the airlines and the handling agents will employ additional staff, seasonal staff, just for the summer season. So a lot of our undergraduates get those placements. And we also have, in addition to our normal BSc, we have a BSc with a professional placement year, which takes place between level 5, the second year, and level 6, the third year. And that will allow the student to take a year's paid work experience with a member of the industry. And we work in conjunction with our careers department here to help the students to get those placements.
That's amazing. Sorry. Yeah.
I guess we're also close to one of the bases for Wizz Air here, which provides opportunity for students for placement.
Yeah, a lot of our students end up working in the summer season as cabin crew for Wizz Air and for EasyJet, who are based at Luton Airport.
That's amazing. For the newer students that are joining us, do you guys have any sort of, not of advice, but can you give like an overview of how the course would look like for them and they're beginning their first year?
Yeah, in the first year, all the students will be doing 4 units. Unit is like a subject, and they're split between, as I said earlier, between the aviation department, between ourselves and our business colleagues. So they'll do 2 aviation units and 2 business units. And then in level 5, which is the second year, they'll do 5 units. And in level 6, they'll do 6 units. So it's staggered. So we like to introduce the students, so they've got an opportunity to sort of just study a fewer subjects in the first year. And then it does become a little bit more intense as they go through to level 6 and the end of their third year.
Yeah. Based on what you guys teach within the curriculum and stuff, how are the students able to then bring their skill sets out into the real world?
That's a really good question, and that's where, if you like, the value of this degree really comes to the fore. When I joined the industry, I actually joined the industry with a geography degree. It wasn't particularly useful at the time, and it took me around about, I would say, 15 years to get a level of knowledge and understanding which our students would have at the end of their degree, their 3-year degree. So it's a very sort of intense program, and it's designed specifically for people who want to work in the aviation industry. And one of the things I say to the students is, when you join the industry, you're going to have that knowledge that a lot of people who've worked in the industry a lot longer than you may not have. So that's going to give you an advantage from the get-go.
That's amazing. My next question for you guys is, someone that's applying for the aviation course, what advice would you give them?
I would say, well,
yes.
Okay, well, I'll take that, then I'll pass over to Sanaz. What I would say for students who want to sort of come onto an aviation course is you really have to be committed to joining the aviation industry, because it is a bespoke course. You know, it's designed to help people who want to go into that industry. Once you go into that industry, it doesn't mean to say you have to stay in that industry. I mean, I moved out of the industry and moved into teaching. So it is possible to move, but in terms of the course, it's designed to help people join the industry. So the industry, I have to say, from my own experience, is a fantastic industry. It's a friendly industry. It's fast moving. And if you've got ideas that you want to sort of, change things, it's very receptive to those new ideas, especially the low-cost airlines. And as I say, a lot of our students end up working for the low-cost airlines, and they're very highly valued because of the skills they have and their sort of approach to changing the industry, to improving the industry in a way that the more traditional airlines tend not to do. They tend to sort of do what they did last year and try and do it a little bit better. But the low-cost airlines are very, very keen to sort of come up with new ideas, to use social media, to use technology in a way that sort of really is pushing them ahead of the game.
Okay, that's great. So we have a question from the Facebook side. Someone is asking, hi, I'm looking for a research program and also want to know how I can join this as I'm from India.
Well, in terms of research, at the moment this is an undergraduate course. So there are elements of research in the third year, and the students have to undertake a dissertation or an extended project where they'll go, and do their own research into a subject of their own choice. But we don't have, at the moment, we don't have any master's courses specifically focused on aviation.
Hello, am I back? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we back?
Yes, you're back. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're back now.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about research?
No, the program, I guess the student asked if we have a research-focused program, which we don't have. We have programs which are lectured, and we have, as you said, elements of research. I guess this is the case with PG also. We have masters in aviation, which students are required to provide their dissertation. They have 3 months of research, and they will represent they submit the dissertation at the end of the 3 months, and they will be evaluated based on their research, which must be focused on the aviation industry. So as an advice, may I add one other thing? The students who would like to choose the aviation program, I advise them, my suggestion would be to broaden their perspective of the whole industry, not be focused only on airport and airline, because the whole value chain is vast. It's not only airlines and airports. So there are a huge amount of opportunities for students who are studying such programs to find jobs anywhere in the value chain. So it depends on their creativity, innovative thought, how they can add value to the whole value chain. And there are a lot of possibility for them to earn money. So it's very fantastic and let's say attractive industry, in my opinion, for the upcoming generations find jobs and find positions within the overall value chain, like manufacturing industries. We have some let's say supportive industry which are backing the overall industry, like the catering, which are earning a good amount of money. The distribution companies or online distribution channels, they're also making good monies. So yeah.
I love how that sounds. That all sounds amazing with it all as well.
Being in all these subjects or areas of operations within the whole value chain.
And
yeah, it seems very cool and very hands-on, definitely. Yeah, go on.
Can I just jump in there and just say, in support of what Sanaz has just said, a lot of the students, when they start the course, they're very keen on working for airlines. At the end of the course, and they understand the value chain, they understand, what's going on. A lot of our students end up working at airports, and airports are an absolutely key component of the industry, because of course every flight turns around at an airport. And
Yeah.
as the airports become more and more congested, the airports themselves have to sort of change their approach to managing the industry. And that's where, again, they're looking for graduates with with ideas and a new approach, rather than doing what they did last year a little bit better, because that stops working after a while.
Thank you very much. Again, the course sounds very hands-on and very supportive, and it seems you guys will provide a lot of support for the students. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to end now. If anyone does have any questions, we have our links above, and we even have a phone number which you guys can contact. You can have any questions in the comments as well. We will get back to them and someone will respond to them. Thank you for joining us again, Sanaz and Peter. I look forward to seeing you again in the future at some point.
Many thanks.
Thank
See you
you.
later.